I'm joined today by Dr. Munoz Terry from Direct Action for Rights and Equality, as well as Camilo from the George Wiley Center. And we know what is happening across the state to protect Rhode Islanders from facing eviction. We know that COVID-19 has worsened the housing crisis in our state, and that both landlords and tenants are facing really difficult financial choices. The financial help to pay for rent and mortgage is there, but too many people are finding it to be inaccessible. I want to first off acknowledge the hard work that Rhode Island Housing has been doing to ensure that people who are getting the economic relief that they need through the Rent Relief program, Rent Relief RI program. I know it hasn't been easy, given everything that we have been facing. But regardless of the effort, we need to acknowledge that those who are most in need, our BIPOC communities, are not being reached and are being left behind. Community organizations like the George Wiley Center, like Center for Justice, RILS, and others have really been filling the gap of doing this work and are making sure that our communities are served. But it comes at a cost to them. And we need to ensure that those organizations, particularly those that have not received funding, are able to do this work and reach our communities when they need it the most, not just when they're going through the court process evictions. Today we got a special announcement of what we want to do. We want to do a model, an eviction moratorium clinic, where we focus on reaching out direct. Will be modeled after an equity-focused BIPOC vaccination clinic that you all may remember was done, and this will help individuals and their families not only to get information about rent relief, but apply directly with people who have the same language, who may have the same cultural background, and who will be really able to connect with them and make them understand what documents they may need. We know that there is barriers when it comes, again, to languages. We know that there's digital divide, and we hope that in putting this clinic together, we can really bridge those divides and get for communities, members, the help that they need. So we want to call on the governor, we want to call on Rhode Island Housing to really put the resources and funding behind this modeled effort that we know that works, to reach communities of color that need this eviction protection the most and that needs these reliefs the most, both landlords and tenants.